Hey everybody, and welcome back to Allie and CoCo Science Show. So you guys are probably wondering, where have you been for 3 months? Where has Allie and CoCo Science Show been? Where's the show? I was actually working on a project for a job, and the video files were so huge that I could not, literally click and drag a photo from my computer into a folder. I couldn't do anything, so I could not make any videos, and I missed making videos so much. So we're back, we're here, we're ready for action, we're ready to go. Colette, what did you do the whole time? Right now she's on high alert because of potential squirrels, birds, or danger. So, Monkey, hey, what were you doing this whole break? She's working very hard. Here are the photos to prove how hard Colette worked in this 3-month off period. Groundbreaking. So that video project's done. We're ready to get moving on Allie and CoCo Science Show again. And so today I thought I would just update you on some cool sciencey things that have been going on in my life. So number one, we went on an intense camping trip. Actually, that pun was not intended for the first time, right? I gotta tell y'all, we saw some amazing things, some cool things happened. So we went to a few parks, we went to a hammock area, so we got to see a lot of, it almost felt like a rainforest. We saw some really cool giant old oaks, we saw some feral hogs that were tearing up the ecosystem, I saw some fish, that was exciting. And my favorite thing though, right by our campsite, where we were parked in the scrub, a Florida scrub jay landed right by me. Now, it's it's a bird. It's an endangered species of bird in the corvid family. No, corvid like jays and crows and things like that. So the Florida scrub jay is actually an endangered species. Their numbers are down to about 8,000 now because of people developing on their land and tearing up the Florida scrub, as well as fire suppression, because their habitats are they need fire to survive. They need fire for the whole ecosystem to survive. But the wild part of this is that this bird has been on my bucket list since I was 10 years old. My 5th grade teacher taught us about the Florida scrub jay, and I've been obsessed with this bird for a long time. And I finally saw it, and it landed right by me, and I freaked out. It was so freaking cute. She did bark at the bird. She also barked at a pair of sandhill cranes that we saw that landed really close to us on another trail. And on this trail we also saw a pair of bald eagles way far out in the distance, and they were guarding their nest, which had a juvenile in it, which was so cool to see. Oh, and we also saw on our drive between one trail and the next, some baby sandhill cranes with their parents. Oh my god, the dream. Okay, so the birds were awesome, but I saw a super rare plant on my next camping excursion. Okay, so this plant's in the mint family. This is the short-leafed rosemary, or Conradina brevifolia, and it's in the mint family, but it isn't rosemary. This plant was like an amuse-bouche of smells. It smelled like spearmint, it smelled like oregano, it smelled like rosemary, and it smelled like lavender, all at the same time. It was flowering, it was amazing. It was just an awesome, cool plant to see. Also, we ran into the cousin of the bluebonnet. So bluebonnets are flowering in Texas right now, and we aren't able to take our annual bluebonnet pictures as you do as a Texan, but we got to see the Florida version. So we also saw sand pine, or a lot of them, and they were really cool type of pine tree with really cool cones. So anyway, it was just a cool camping experience. So why the heck am I telling you this? Well, for one, I'm just really excited and nerding out, and I had to share. But another reason is because I want to get you guys excited and encouraged to visit nature. Whether you're just at a small park, like where we are right now, or you're backpacking into the woods 20 miles up a mountain to camp, please bring your bear spray. But however you like to enjoy nature, it's so important to get out there and go enjoy it, and to go take advantage of the green spaces around you. Not only are you getting something from nature, maybe you're reconnecting with nature, you're seeing a plant or an animal or a mushroom or something that you might never have seen, or an endangered ecosystem, but you're also helping to support those parks. To get more people involved in parks means cities, states, countries might see more of a value in protecting an area not just for you, not just for humans, but for the plants, the animals, the organisms that we share this planet with and share our land with. So it's a really cool thing to go out and enjoy parks, right? Do you like the park? Yeah, we like the park. Plus, you're connecting back to nature and you never know what you might see. You might see that bird on your bucket list that you've had on there since you were 10 years old. Or maybe you're 10 right now. But birds are cool, so I will be sharing more photos of my camping trip and all the cool things I saw on my Instagram and maybe my TikTok, so I will leave links down in the description where you can go find our social media. So what else did I do in this time? I got vaccinated. That's right, y'all. I got my second dose of the Pfizer vaccine this week, and I am so excited, relieved, nerding out. So I'm relieved to have at least some form of protection when I go to the grocery store or in future interactions with people, especially in my job. But I'm also just really excited to see this end result of the science community all coming together to find one common cure, one goal. Not just one, there are so many ways people have made vaccines just for this disease alone. It is amazing. And it's so cool to see how scientists build off of past research to make a new solution. That's what science is all about. I was also nerding out because the Pfizer vaccine uses this new mRNA technology that I just like. Well, I'll show you real quick. So to start, we have what's called RNA in our bodies. RNA is a single strand of genetic material that can have tons of different jobs. Messenger RNA, or mRNA, is super important for our cells to translate what the nucleic acids are in the strand to create proteins. Think of it like you see a bunch of letters on a page, and the letters form words, and a few words together will form a sentence. With mRNA, the nucleotides are read by special structures that create proteins that have different functions. This creation of proteins is the building block of life. This is often called the central dogma of biology. Sure, Colette. Sure. So how does the Pfizer vaccine work? Basically, they gave me the shot, which I'm like very queasy about vaccines, and inject me with some of this mRNA, teeny strands of mRNA that my cells will read and create little spike proteins very similar to what's on the outside of the virus that starts COVID. Yeah, we hate that guy. So my cells are creating the same spike protein. They're recognizing the spike protein, and that means that if COVID ever enters my body, I have now created the antibodies that can fight COVID. It's so cool. I don't know, maybe I'm a huge nerd, but I found it really cool and interesting, so that's why I went with the Pfizer vaccine. I have a big needle phobia, but I still did it because it is the right thing to do. So a lot of people talk about herd immunity. Now there's two big ways to reach that. Number one is just letting people get sick, which not only causes a lot of harm and destruction to the people, but it also doesn't always work because with COVID, you can get it more than once. The second way is through vaccines. If enough people are vaccinated, the virus will not be able to travel from one person to the next, meaning fewer people will be able to pass it on, fewer people get sick and hurt. And those that cannot get the vaccine, whether they're allergic or immunocompromised for different reasons, they have some protection because you standing next to them are vaccinated. We are gonna have to work super hard to get the whole world vaccinated, but it's something that we should absolutely strive to do. We've eradicated different viruses in the past through the use of vaccines, and so it's really cool that science can do these amazing things. But until then, make sure you guys are still wearing your mask whether you're vaccinated or not, and that if you can get vaccinated in your area, please go do that. It's super important. For the question of the week, I want to know, is there anything on your bucket list as far as seeing a cool plant, an animal, an ecosystem, a destination? Let me know in the comments. For me, I have always wanted to go see all the sights of Thailand. All of them, the whole country. I also really want to see the birds of paradise in person, and probably a little more attainable, I really want to see all the carnivorous plant bogs here in the southeast United States. Maybe I can do that this summer. We'll see. So what about you, Coco? Anything you've ever wanted to see or do? Or okay. So don't forget to comment down below. Is there any organism or place you've been dying to see. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new, or you're just really excited about cute puppies who are expert campers. And hit that subscribe button if you want to follow for more adventures, and we will see you again soon. Bye!